Welcome back to our channel, and thank you all for tuning in and thank you all for supporting us. But if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, and together we shall work with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality. He said, the United Nations and the International Criminal Court of Justice, ICC, are in support and they agree with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be tried for treason because the self-determination struggle is a democratic agitation. However, a court is still required to make the necessary order or pronouncement for his release. They also said that Nigerian government broke international protocol and illegally abducted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It was the Nigerian government that should be on trial other than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A case was cited in 1984 when the then General Muhammadu Buhari tried to kidnap Umaru Dikko, a Fulani fugitive, who exposed the Fulani Janjaweed plan against the Southerners. So they wanted to teach him a lesson. So they planned to kidnap him in London. And that resulted in some Nigerians who the Nigerian government used, and they paid dearly through jail sentences. And there was diplomatic breakdown between Nigeria and Britain. According to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, he said that while it is commendable that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has attracted such an avalanche of support across the spectrum, it is important to make it clear from the onset that there won't be any trial to monitor. That is what he's telling the Ohaneze Ndigbo, led by Professor George Obiozo, who are working for the Fulani Janjaweed. And the United Nations and ICC said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be tried based on this extraordinary redemption that brought him criminally to Nigeria. My brothers and my sisters, you can see that the Fulani Janjaweed are in trouble. After Muhammadu Buhari had paid the judge of the Federal High Court Abuja, Justice Binta Yanko, 500 million naira, they paid her to say what she can do in order to nail our leader. But she's also crying out because there is nothing to nail. Everyone is watching them. They don't know what to do. And that is why they are running helter-skelter, looking for help, begging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for dialogue. But that would not work. They want to use his health condition, that they will not allow him to see the doctor except he signs on the paper that he will denounce Biafra. But our leader have told them to go to hell. He told them to go to hell. ﷺ in the Bible visited Joseph in prison. He visited Daniel in the lion's den. He visited Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the burning furnace. He visited Peter in the prison. And Elohim freed them all. All these great men of God have one thing in common, which is that God chose them. They did not choose themselves. And God made them leader. They did not make themselves a leader. just like our leader, ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu, whom ﷺ have chosen to liberate Biafra. The Fulani Nigerian government are just wasting their time. And their grave mistake of criminally kidnapping ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu is that catalyst that will deliver Biafran referendum and restoration. You know, a lot of groups have written to the International Criminal Court, and now the International Criminal Court, ICC, have acknowledged petitions against Buhari and his gang of Fulani terrorists. And they said he will be arrested anytime soon. ICC, International Criminal Court, has also confirmed that Abubakar Malami, the terrorist Nigerian Minister of Justice, General Tukur Burantai, the former Chief of Army Staff, who was also a killer, and the former IGPs of police, Ibrahim Idris and Mohammed Adamu, will all be arrested for crime against humanity, ethnic cleansing, and violation of human rights in Nigeria and Biafra land. You know, now the United Nations and the world leader have now confirmed Buhari as the butcher of Aso Rock, and he is wanted by the International Criminal Court for terrorism, for all the evils perpetrated by the terrorist Boko Haram, ISWAP, Fulani killer herdsmen and bandits who have killed over 1,000 Nigerians just in the month of June alone. You know, Buhari approved and applauded all these evil acts by the terrorists because they are the ones supporting them. No wonder they paid Justice Binta Yanko 500 million naira to see and look for ways to indict our leader for treason. But in the first place, there will be no trial. There will be no trial. There will be no trial because ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any offense. He never committed any offense. There will be no trial. There will be no trial. So Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo should just keep their monitoring team, their legal monitoring team. Biafrans don't need those. They don't need them. They don't need monitoring team. They don't need it because ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu is fighting a just cause. So what Ohanaeze should have done is that they should tell the Fulani Nigerian government to stop the trial because there is nothing to try. There is nothing to try. My brothers and my sisters, you can say that God is fighting for us. God is fighting for us because that freedom will come. It will come and the Fulani Janjaweed will be put to shame. You know, monarchs, kings of Biafra land have cautioned the Nigerian government not to allow anything to happen to Nnamdi Kanu while in custody. The monarchs who stormed ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu's Afaruku country home to solidarize with the family said his kidnap and detention will not bring any solution to the rising agitation for self-determination, but rather worsen the agitation. In a statement jointly signed by the national chairman of the body, Honorable His Royal Highness Eze Godwin Ejike, National Secretary, His Royal Highness Eze Onyeka Madu, and His Anambra State Chapter Chairman, His Royal Highness Eze Levi Okonkwo, the monarchs, caution against mishandling of Kanu's matter. They insist that dialogue, not prosecution, will solve the growing agitation for self-determination in the part of the country. And they advise the Fulani Nigerian government to look into questions raised by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and find ways of resolving it instead of clamping down on him. According to them, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's detention will rather fuel agitation for self-determination. Hence, the need for government to look for a political solution. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching, and bye-bye for now.